I'm very disappointed with what you advise regarding combining all funds together when married. What about when you've been married less than 2 years and the couple gets married later in life? My wife showed me your video and says she wants her name added to everything I have. Do you think I'm supposed to put her name on everything I had before marriage and then she gets half of that if we divorce? This caused a major problem and she has moved out. No man on earth would give everything he had before marriage in his wife's name. Please explain yourself.
I love this question so much from Carl. I just love that Carl in the question blaming us for the dissolution of his marriage is very telling about how Carl acts in his normal everyday life.
Carl, I'm going to tell you, just because something is your second marriage, a marriage is still built on the same things. A good marriage is still built on the same things. It's still trust, right? There's still those levels that need to be there. So clearly, even in your second marriage, you're like, there's something about this woman that I don't feel like I can trust her, because you're not willing to share your finances with her. You're not willing to put her name on your assets, and you're already anticipating a divorce because you're saying, well, what will happen when we divorce? And I don't know about you, but I don't feel warm and cushy going into a relationship like that. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some things that we can plan for. Let's say he had millions and millions of dollars, second marriage, he's got children, and she's got, the person he's marrying has nothing. There are some caveats in there and some nuance that can be discussed, but it kind of just sounds like you guys are just kind of like two folks, like two regular folks like me or George. And
it sounds like Carl was already on thin ice, and then she saw this video and went, hey, here's what these Ramsey people said, and that sort of exposed the deeper issues in the marriage, and he didn't like that.
If she said, hey, I want to combine everything, and that made you mad, you must have given her the smoke for her to just up and move out, is what I'm saying. So you already were feeling some type of way about this whole idea. So the problem, my friend, is not with George or I. The problem was you signed up.
The man in the mirror.
The problem is the man in the mirror. I know that's right.
Here's my thing. If I buy a house the day before I get married, and then I go, hey, Whitney, not putting your name on this house, but you better pay half the rent, half the mortgage. Also, you're not getting any equity in this house because I owned it before we were married.
Oh, Lord. Oh, gosh. That's a recipe for a beatdown.
I'll be lucky to sleep on the couch in my own house.
I know that's right.
It's
that's
just
terrible.
that attitude crushes relationships. It crushes marriages.